Late Night Health takes a look at Valentine's Day. We're going to kick up your romantic day up a notch with Barbara Cook. Barbara is the president of the Lovers Family of Stores. Let's talk about something, Barbara, as we begin. Is lovemaking a healthy thing for consenting adults?
Absolutely. So first of all, Mark, thank you for letting us join you. We're thrilled to be here, and particularly talking about this subject. So yes, there are very many stats that say, and you will know in your own life, if you are loving in a loving relationship, you're giving and receiving love, your whole mental and physical well-being is in a different trajectory, and the inverse of that is true too. So people who are feel lonely and abandoned are not as well physically and mentally. That doesn't mean you need to be in a relationship to be healthy. It just means you are healthier when you are. And so that's, in truth, what we're all about.
Exactly.
We want to, just like you do. We want to make sure that we can empower, educate, stimulate anybody in any relationship at any time to fulfill their passions and their dreams. And that's what Lovers is all about. And, the stores, we have stores in LA, they're branded A Touch of Romance. We have Crystal stores and we have Lovers stores, and we have our online site. People can come and be educated, as I needed to be, frankly, Mark. When I joined this business, I had to go on a journey of discovery and education as well, because
and how did that work for you?
Too.
How does that work for you?
Great. Great. I've got more energy. I'm thinner. I'm happier. The blood pressure's down. It's fantastic. So, it's a journey of discovery that we want to bring everybody on. It breaks my heart a little bit that Valentine's Day is kind of pinpointed as the day of showing love and receiving love. It actually should be every day of the year. And so that's what we're trying to do here as a business. We're trying to say, look, Valentine's Day as a sort of commercial entity hasn't changed, probably, Mark, since you and I were kids, right?
That's true.
It's the red right. It's the red envelope. It's the flowers. It's the chocolates or candy.
If I were to bring my wife chocolate, she'd say, "What? You're making me fat?" Right? So I have to think of something different.
Yeah, and exactly. But not just has the expectation of all of us changed, but the world of love has changed, right? You think about in the last 15 years, the openness, the inclusivity, the love whoever you want in the way that you want to, all of that is fine and okay. And actually, Valentine's Day hasn't kept pace with that at all. And so we want to take Valentine's Day back. Love wins overall is what this is all about. And it's not just for Valentine's Day. It's for every single day of the year. And we've been...
Where did you grow up? And where did you grow up?
London.
London. Do they celebrate Valentine's Day in England?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. And we don't call it a Hallmark holiday, because I think that's a very American thing, but absolutely yes. And it's exactly the same. It's the card, it's the flowers, it's the chocolates. And it may be lingerie. And what's interesting about lingerie is when you think about it, most of us see the lingerie that we see in stores as being teeny-weeny, made for teeny-weeny people, and that's a very small segment of the world. And we have an amazing buying team, and our lingerie buyer recognized after, we've got 40 years of experience in being in our business, and we have a lot of information about what goes on in the American bedroom and also what customers want. And so our lingerie buyer went out and created the exact same sexy lingerie right up until size 4X. So it doesn't matter what your body type is. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter what your gender is. We have something for you, which is new and different and stands us out from the crowd. And just to punctuate that inclusivity.
Which is interesting, because a few years ago, three guys, two other guys and I got together to buy our wives lingerie for Valentine's Day. We were embarrassed to go into a store. Okay? And we,
of course you were. Yep.
Of course, right. We'd
Yep.
never, none of us, the three of us, we
Yep.
each bought our
Yep.
wives the same thing. Now, obviously, when they found out that we went together, it lost some of its appeal to each of them. But we didn't know what to do. At the Lovers Family of Stores, will you help me?
Absolutely. That's what we're all about. And to just underpin that, let me tell you one of my favorite stories, and we've got tons of them. But we had the lingerie guy was actually in one of the stores, and an 89-year-old lady came up to her and said, "Listen, can you help me? Because I'm looking for something sexy, and I don't understand these hooks and these poppers and these zips, and I don't understand where this goes and that goes." And of course, she picked the perfect person, and of course we were able to help her. And during the conversation, this 89-year-old lady said, "The reason I need this is for a special date night with my 92-year-old boyfriend."
I love it.
And isn't it great? Isn't it great how empowering and healthy and for everybody, for that woman's grandchildren, for her life, and all points in between, right? And I suspect you've probably been talking to my husband. He might have been one of the other two guys you went in the store with, right? Because he is exactly the same. And, everybody needs help to understand what there is. And I will tell you that we are actually extending our lingerie line beyond women, because lingerie has kind of been made a gender-specific term.
Right.
It actually isn't. And so what does lingerie look like for men? Why can't we buy you something and see how that goes?
I'm open. I'm open for that.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Right.
go. But it's not flowers and chocolates and cards for one day. It's about an experience that you can sort of springboard from for the rest of the year. Massage oils, board games, toys. We've got it all, including that smorgasbord of lingerie that we talked about. The massage kits are really interesting. You can come in and buy the Joe All-in-One is a great one. It's got everything in there from tea lights to massager and relaxation oils. We've got candles and candles are romantic, aren't they? But you can the wax that drips off them can now be used as a massage oil. And we've got a super thing called the Shunga Love Bath, which turns like your ordinary bath into a silky jelly-like experience, sensual experience based on the Japanese love baths that were there. So we've got
everything.
A whole range of stuff.
How many stores do you have throughout the U.S.?
43, and we have a website as well.
And that is?
Our, the website it really matches you in some ways. It's loversafterdark.com. Loversafterdark.com. Yep.
That
and
is
we
terrific.
can help not only with the product, but we can guide you to what works for you. And I have to say, we hear this all the time, not only from our customers, but our vendors, the people that go and fix stores with us, the people that, put the new traffic counters in, the people that, they all say to us, what your team in here have made me feel so great about me and what I know and what I don't know and what I can do and what I can't do. And that's what we are here for. We are absolutely about everybody's well-being. We are absolutely about inclusivity. We are absolutely to make everybody's moment with their partner the most joyous that we can, not just for Valentine's Day, but for every single day of the year.
Well, kick up your romance for 365 days a year with the Lovers Family of Stores. You can check them out at loversafterdark.com when we've been spending some time with Barbara Cook. Barbara, thank you very much. This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Allen.